Thank you, Chloe. All right, the American Express Golf Tournament tees off tomorrow. We're getting you ready for who will be the golfers to watch in La Quinta this year. Now, however, earlier this morning, the American Express Golf Tournament had a very important announcement to make. Brandy Flores is live at PGA West with our golf analyst, Tali Latoy, for a special golf preview tonight. Hey, guys.
Hi, Olivia. Now, before we get to the preview, we got to talk about that major announcement that the American Express Golf Tournament and the PGA Tour made today. They announced that the American Express and PGA Tour will extend their sponsorship through the year 2028. Now, this is super exciting news, so we had to catch up with the tournament director, Pat McCabe, to see what this means for the stability of this tournament and what it means for our Valley golf fans to have this year for years to come.
At the end of the day, we of course are here to play golf, enjoy this beautiful La Quinta weather, have some great concerts, but it's all about giving back to local small businesses and the local communities.
I'm just going to keep it under.
All right, how exciting it is for our local golf fans, and I'm now welcoming our golf analyst, Tali Latoy. Tali, are you ready for this tournament?
I cannot believe it's already here. It's already January, and we're right here at PGA West, so I'm very excited.
Yeah, super exciting. Now, we talked about it a little bit yesterday, how somebody you have your eyes on is Tony Finau. Why do you think he's really going to excel this weekend?
Well, I'm really looking forward to Tony Finau because he comes to the desert, he finished top 5, and this is just one of the many top 5 finishes that it came to Sunday. He just couldn't finish out, so I know like he's going, but a lot has changed since last year, so I'm really looking forward to how he comes back to the desert and returns, because I feel like he's returning with a lot of confidence, not only physically because he's switched to conventional on these greens, so he's going to be coming with a lot of confidence on the greens because that's where you make all your dough, that's where you finish out, but I'm really looking forward to that as well, and I just feel like he's a different player like he told us before, and yeah, just coming here mentally different and very confident.
Yeah, and speaking of confidence, we have an amazing talent of players on the field this year. Who else do you think could rise to the occasion this weekend?
I also want to say I have my eyes on Abraham Answer, two top 5 finishes here in the Valley. Also another player that I want to look out for, but he did not make the cut last week, but I wouldn't let that. I feel like he's a young player and he knows how to turn it around here in the desert, which is a great place to do that. Also another player that I want to keep my eye on is Scotty Sheffler, another young player that I can't wait to just see how he grows over the years. He's still searching for that first PGA Tour win, and I really think this is a perfect place to do it. He's a scorer, so we can definitely look forward to the weekend of some low scores like we've been seeing these past 2 weeks.
And speaking of low scores this past 2 weeks, the world #1, Jon Rahm, is going to be here. He missed out last year because of his back injury, but he's good. The world #1's going to be here. So what do you think we could see from him this weekend?
I mean, he's world #1 for a reason. He has a lot of confidence. Imagine shooting 33 under and still not winning on Sunday. But I do see him coming out here and going crazy.
Yeah, and speaking of, he has a lot of confidence. We caught up with Jon Rahm before this tournament. Here's what he had to say about coming back to the desert.
I never thought ever in my career I would shoot 33 under and not win. It was a bit of a bittersweet feeling because can't help to feel good about game and how good I played. But I still finished second by 1 shot, right? So it was a bit of an out week to say the least, but it was a great start to the year. I'm happy to be back. You know, it's a place I've been coming to for a very long time, played in college. You know, I feel comfortable. I live in the desert, so I always look forward to coming here and hopefully having a good week.
All right, the world #1 is ready, and so are we. Be sure and keep it locked right here on NBC Palm Springs for all your golf coverage. We got analysis, we've got the latest news. It's going to be great. Tali, you ready?
I'm so ready, Brandy.
All right, we are excited, but for now, we'll go ahead and send it back to you in the studio, Olivia.